first speaker, Heather Haigh, The Truth. The Truth, Heather Haigh.
When I was young, I loved to run. Feel the wind against my face. I'd run on the beach, in the park, in the snow, running from place to place. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests, I ran as a young child for fun, for sport, for transportation. But that all changed when I learned the truth. I was 8 years old. My family brought home our first pet, a kitten, soft, cute, cuddly. But something was wrong. My mother took me, itchy-eyed, scratching and wheezing, to get tested for allergies. And I was allergic to everything. Trees, grass, dust, fur, feathers. Don't go outside. Don't touch the animals. And don't run. You have asthma. I can't run. A note from my doctor exempting me from gym class and an inhaler were proof I had asthma. I can't run. So began my life on the bench. I traded my running shoes for Converse and Cretorns, and I started sitting out a lot of things. I can't run. Junior school, middle school, high school, my letter in hand, my excuse to get out of all activities. My inhaler, my token, my badge of honor, proof that I was special. I can't run. Whenever I tried to exert any energy, I would feel this tightness in my chest, this weakness of breath, anxiety would set in. Confirmation of the truth. I can't run. You know, when you can't run, you become a bit of an athletic outcast. And in the words of Janician's favorite song of 17, and those whose names were never called when choosing sides for basketball, that was me on the bench. I carried my truth with me wherever I went. A painful truth. I can't run. Powerful words, limiting my ability to participate in sports, dances, being a part of something. When I was 24 years old, I met my athletic husband. God, he was getting everything. He could do cross-country skiing, he could run, he could cycle. I shared with him my truth. I can't run. And he was supportive. But he also encouraged me, and he told me, Heather, you have to build up to it. Why don't we give it a try? We tried running, walking together. You ever done that? Run 1 minute, walk 1 minute. Run 1 minute, walk 1 minute. He was patient, I was frustrated. He encouraged. I felt like he wanted to run ahead. My asthma set in. Tight chest, lightness of breath, panic, stop! I can't run. I carried my truth into our lives with my children, playing in the park, going for family walks. Mommy can't run. My truth made my heart break. In 2012, April, I started on a journey of self-exploration. I started to look at some of my stories. And I realized that many of the things I've been telling myself simply weren't true. But I wasn't ready to talk about this one just yet. September 2012, I stood at the finish line cheering, yeah! As my husband and oldest son finished the Toronto 5K. And as I cheered, a voice inside my head said, 1st, 2012, it was me that crossed the finish line in the Santa Shuffle, as my husband stood at the finish line, cheering me